Okay, so we are back with extract 2 of the story Rejection. Now it reads, Benito, a child the same age as my daughter Daba, promoted to the rank of co-wife, whom I must face up to. Shy Benito, the old man who brought her the new off-the-peg dresses to replace the old faded ones, was none other than Mudo. She had innocently confided her secrets to her rival's daughter because she thought that this dream, sprung from a brain growing old, would never become reality. She had told everything. The villa, the monthly allowance, the offer of a future trip to Mecca for her parents. She thought she was stronger than the man she was dealing with. She did not know Mudo's stronger will, his tenacity before an obstacle, the pride he invests in winning, the resistance that inspires new attempts at each failure. Daba was furious, her pride wounded. She repeated all the nicknames Benito had given her father: old man, potbelly, sugar daddy. The person who gave her life had been daily ridiculed, and he accepted it. An overwhelming anger raged inside Daba. She knew that her best friend was sincere in what she said, but what can a child do, faced with a furious mother shouting about her hunger and thirst to live? Benito, like many others, was a lamb slaughtered on the altar of affluence. Daba's anger increased as she analyzed the situation. Okay, so that is extract 2. Now we have questions that follow up, and we have question 5.2.1. So this one says, complete the following sentences by filling in the missing words. Write only the answer next to the question numbers. And yeah, that is that. So we are given daughter, age, gold digger, lifestyle, and home. So we have our sentence down there, and it says Benito's mother is A, and we are not given the answers there, so we are the ones who are supposed to fill in. And it says who uses her, so it's obvious this is a daughter to improve her lifestyle. So here, let's go. We have A, B, and C. Now at A, we can say Benito's mother is a gold digger. She is a gold digger who uses her daughter to improve her lifestyle. Okay, and now we have 5.2.2, and it says, how does the narrator feel about Mudo in this extract? And it says, you must substantiate your answer. Now here you can say the narrator feels shocked, or maybe you can say disappointed, or you can say that she is confused. And now it says substantiate. So you can substantiate and say that Mudo has married, or you can say he wants to marry Benito, who is the same age as their daughter. And you can also say, and is their daughter's friend. Okay, it's friend. Okay, let's continue to 5.2.3. Now 5.2.3 here, let's reduce this. Great. So 5.2.3 here says, refer to lines 2 to 3. And A says, what tone would the narrator use in these lines? Okay, so let's go to lines 2 and 3. Line 2 and 3 say, Shy Benito, the old man who brought her the new off-the-peg dresses to replace the old faded ones, was none other than Mudo. So here they say, what tone would the narrator use in these lines? Okay, so the tone that the narrator would use in these lines is more of an angry tone. If you do not say that she would use an angry tone, you can say it's a shocked or it is a surprised tone. And now we have B. B says, why would she use this tone? Now you can say it is because she is shocked at how such an old man would want to marry a young girl. Or you can say why, or not why, but you can say she is surprised at how such a young girl would agree to marry such an old pot-bellied sugar daddy who is also her friend's father. Okay, now we continue. We have question 5.2.4, and it says, consider the story as a whole. Explain what will happen to Benito if she rejects this marriage. What will happen here, since we have heard during the whole relay of the story that Mudo had been blessing Benito with off the peg dresses and all those things that were happening, we can say that she would lose all the benefits, Mudo had promised her, and her family. Okay, now we have 5.2.5, and the question at A says, refer to lines 16 to 17 and identify the figure of speech used in this line. Now let's go to lines 16 and 17. Okay, we have line 15 here, and it says, Benito, like many others, was a lamb slaughtered on the altar of affluence. Daba's anger increased as she analyzed the situation. So here we would say the figure of speech used is a metaphor. Okay, and now let's go to B. B says, explain why this figure of speech is relevant in this extract. Now you can say that Benito is compared to a sacrificial lamb as she agrees to marry to fulfill her mother's wishes. For a better life. Okay, so we continue. Due to a lack of space, we'll just maneuver through these things, rubbing some of the things off and continuing. So we have 5.2.6 there. It says, why is the following statement false? Benito told Daba everything about her sugar daddy relationship. We can say Benito did not tell Daba the name of her sugar daddy she would use names that are derogatory, such as the pot-bellied man. So let's put yes. Now we are done with 5.2.6. We are on to 5.2.7, and it says one of the themes in this story is broken relationships. Describe how this theme is reflected in these extracts. Okay, so you can say firstly that the narrator's relationship with her husband is broken after his marriage to Benito. You can also say that Daba and Benito's relationship was broken when Benito married Daba's father. And now you can also say that Mudo and Daba's relationship is ruined by the marriage. That is all for today. Bye bye.